perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Coach, it is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle. We just heard it, and that means it's time for football at CenturyLink Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do. And the Seattle Seahawks. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Check 55, Mike. Watch the backer, watch the backer.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Lock in.
This is Breida. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Now it's Breida. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Breida, he'll try the right side. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
Check safety.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. They run with Breida. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Here's Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Greedy Williams, the rookie from LSU. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together formulating a streak. Got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now a give to Breida. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Breida. And a nice run there. Going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 34. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
It's going to be a long day.
Hey, 18.
Kill.
3rd and 2. Now Trubisky looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, Pete Carroll's going to call out his field goal unit. On the right hash, officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. He'll find his running back. It's Jalen Richard. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Haskins back to the air. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will tie us at 3-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, 1st down Seahawks. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. These two teams all tied after one. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. And the Seahawks on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Trubisky will throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And he'll give it here to his running back. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. And the Seahawks on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. On third down, a run from Breida. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on third down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed them for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now it's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. It's a gain of 5. Able to get in there and drop him behind the line. Second down, Haskins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Quan Alexander. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
On 3rd down. Dobbins, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
It's now 4th and goal.
And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. A first down there on a pickup of 25. From the gun, it's Haskins. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Here's a give to Richard. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jalen Richard, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. The extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Now it's Trubisky. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
A gain of 14 yards. Third down.
Check 55 to Mike. Watch the screen. Pass. Check 3. Check 3.
On third down, Trubisky. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So on fourth down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Back deep, Jalen Richard. This is taken around the 12. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack on first down, Haskins. He's got a man, complete. A gain there of 30 big ones. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's Haskins. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. Looking to throw, Haskins. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Seahawks 1-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Richard, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Come on, boys, come on. Let's go. Come on. All day, every day.
On 3rd down, Richard, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jalen Richard with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Check 99. Check 99. Watch the ship. Watch it.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a big play there for Seattle. 51 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. They run again with Breida. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. This offense in desperate need of a conversion.
3rd and 11.
They're going to try the jet sweep on 3rd and long. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
But not a big gain with that play. But what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
So it's a 3rd field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
So they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, he's going to have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3 he's already put through the post.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
32-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I hope you brought your rest, because I'm about to take you to school.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. This complete to Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Haskins now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
Now a handoff to Richard. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Malcolm Smith there for the stop.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Haskins. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line.
23 yards. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. They'll keep it on the ground. Richard. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. On 3rd down, Richard. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from the 20 as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And he keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. They'll toss it to Breida. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. Right back to him on 1st down. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Matt Breida, his 11th touchdown of the year. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a 1-possession game. This one not fully over yet. 2 yards, good enough for a first. On 1st down, Richard. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That good for 19 and a 1st down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. And he's taken down inside the 30. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Play action, Haskins. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Greedy Williams, the rookie from LSU. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now on on second and 16. Trubisky. Throw complete to the tight end, Morgan. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And that is incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Check. Walk 54. I'm coming up.
They'll run on first down. Richard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Richard. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And that rushing touchdown is fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right?
That's caught at the 25. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 53 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Play action. Now Trubisky. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Play action. It's Trubisky. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Devin Bush providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Trubisky on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with a football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. Haskins going to try to throw it. Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the play. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Haskins. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
1st down, Tampa Bay. 50 south. Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. Caught by Jones. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll keep it on the ground. Richard. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Lucky. Check 43. Check. Yes.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Alert. Watch the safety creep. Check. Greystone, travel. Ran. Hatchet. Slam. Buzz. He's crossing. He's checking right.
Now Trubisky on first down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10.
Under 10. 10.
Throwing here, Trubisky. He's going to let it fly. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn. And that'll bring up second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Trubisky to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky.
Watch 10. Come on. Watch 10. Here we go. Kill.
Now it's Trubisky. And the pressure gets to him again. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Tampa Bay, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.